this episode, I'm going to talk about how to remember your dreams. Now, I know that the first step in becoming what you could call a dreamwalker or a conscious, awakened dreamer is this, remembering the dreams. Because you know what? From what I know, everyone dreams, but not everyone remembers them. So, in order to become more aware of your dreams, the first step is recalling those dreams. Now, I've talked to a number of people in my life. I've interacted with a lot of people, talked to them about dreaming, and some of them say, I don't dream, or I don't remember any dreams, or some people say they only remember a dream every now and then. Yet, from what I've read, scientific studies show that everyone dreams. Everyone goes through about 4 to 6 dream cycles a night, measured in periods of REM, or rapid eye movement activity, which have been correlated with dream states. Little children do this. Adults do it. Elderly people do it. Even animals have shown to go through these cycles. So, just about everyone dreams, unless you have some sort of very rare condition that I'm not aware of and that most people aren't aware of. Yet, it seems like not everyone remembers their dreams every morning. Basically, a lot of people go through this. They remember their dreams while they're in the dream state. The dream can be very clear, very vivid, up until that moment when you wake up, and then bam, it's gone. Goes right through your hands like water through a sieve, and you remember nothing upon waking up except maybe a lingering feeling. Now, the average adult probably sleeps around 6 to 8 hours a night, and you dream for a number of those hours. And when it all adds up, when you add it all up across a lifetime, that turns out to be years of your life. Now, imagine if you woke up one day and realized, whoa, you'd just forgotten years of your life. Like you didn't remember where you were in high school, or you didn't recall those formative years of your children's growing up, or you suddenly forgot about a marriage you had had. Well, you might think you're coming down with something real nasty, Alzheimer's, or dementia, or maybe you're coming down with amnesia like a character in an old cheesy soap opera. That would be shocking to most people. Most healthy people would not want to forget 4 years of their life or more. Most healthy people would not want to suddenly forget all those years of their life. You'd think you're going insane. Well, this is what happens when you don't remember your dreams. You forget all these years of basic life activity, life experiences, replete with magic and mystery and love, excitement and adventure, and a lot of valuable life lessons to be learned. It's through my dreams that I think I've experienced some of the most awesome, powerful, spiritual, mystical moments. Everyone does too. Everyone else does. Yet, the key is remembering them. Now, right now, I'm going to talk about a number of steps to remembering your dreams. Step number 1 is keep a dream journal. Any blank book where you could write down your dreams. If you want to prepare for this, every night before you go to bed, write down tomorrow's date. And if you're the kind of person that feels an affirmation is helpful for you, write down an affirmation like, I will remember my dreams. I personally prefer to use a physical book for this. Some people prefer an audio recording device. They're built into almost every cell phone nowadays. I don't like to keep a cell phone by my bed for other reasons, so I prefer the traditional notebook. I like to keep a book light next to it in case I want to get up in the middle of the night and write down a dream and not turn on the bigger light. Works well if you have a partner in your bed beside you. Also keep a pen there, of course. The most important thing the dream journal does, other than let you record your dreams, is helps you put a focus on what you want, which is to remember those dreams. So there we have it. Keeping a dream journal. Step number 2 is before you go to bed, relax yourself. Chill out. I like to take a bath before going to sleep. If you like this, you might want to do some yoga stretches before sleeping. You might want to meditate. I'll let you know this. As soon as I started meditating or listening to certain frequencies, tones, binaural beats before bed, my dream recall improved. Because basically, you're getting your mind in a more relaxed, receptive state. And if you can relax before you go to bed, then you're not going to be so tired while you sleep, and that will lend itself to putting you in a more conscious state while you dream. Tip number 3, when you do get to sleep, get enough sleep. I personally like to get about 8 hours of sleep, if not more on the weekends. I'll say this, the more sleep you get, the more dreams you're going to get. You're not going to remember many dreams if you don't have very many. So I like to get a decent amount of sleep and at the same time go to bed when I'm tired, but not too tired. Not when I'm zonking off and totally exhausted if I can help it. And the 4th tip is one that concerns your getting up in the morning cycle. When you get up in the morning, don't be all in a rush to get somewhere. Don't jump up there. Don't jump up and react to your alarm clock. It's best if you first lay down in bed for a bit, closing your eyes, maybe keeping the same position you were that you woke up in, and just run through possible dream scenarios in your mind. Do you remember something? If you do, kind of dwell on that. Dwell on the feeling of what it was like, the visuals of what occurred. This will maybe lead to other memories, which will lead to other memories after that. And then, whoa, you found out you've just remembered an entire dream. Even if you remember nothing, run through in your mind possible scenarios that might have occurred. If you're a frequent dreamer, look at common dream locations, people you might have dreamt about. Ask yourself, did I dream about being in high school? Did I dream about the house I grew up in? Did I dream about my dog? Did I dream about my spouse or my kids? Ask yourself this, and something like before might jog a memory. And then, like dominoes, one after the other, they fall down and you have an entire dream. I found too that dreams, just like that, can be recalled in reverse order. You'll often remember the most recent one, the one right before you woke up, and then you'll remember the ones before that, and the one before that, and so on and so forth. And that's kind of how you remember multiple dreams a night. And as a side note, I say this. Don't be afraid to wake up in the middle of the night to record your dreams. Once you get in the habit of it, you'll be able to get back to sleep. And this also assists in that mind awake, body asleep state that's so sought after for what they call lucid dreaming, which we'll get into in other episodes. But for now, this is Alexander with the Dreamwalker Memoirs. Goodbye. Sweet dreams.